Hey everybody, Coach Tom here with a really basic warm-up. It should take 5 to 10 minutes maximum. You can do this first thing in the morning to get your body ready for the day, or you can do this before a workout just to get the blood flowing a little bit. So I want to remember with all of these movements that I'm really just trying to keep my body as long and far apart, loosen up the space between my joints, and really just feel like I'm fresh and ready to go. First thing we're going to do is we're going to start at the top and work our way down by doing some head circles. So I want to really be nice and long, breathe in. And I'm going to let my head lean over toward the side, again, maintaining my nice long posture. I'm going to rotate my head around a few times. Nice and long. Maybe 4 times, maybe 6. I like to do about 30 seconds maybe for each one of these movements. I'm going to rotate the other direction. Trying to relax and breathe through the movement. One more time around. And I'm going to bring my head right back up to center. Nice big breath in and out. I'm going to stretch my arms way, way out to the walls. I like to spread my fingers out and really splay them, pull the fingers up towards my forearms, and do some shoulder circles. Just kind of get those glenohumeral joints warmed up if we're being fancy with our words. Just getting the shoulders working in their shoulder sockets. Go a few seconds in one direction, breathe, and we'll pause and go the other way. Go. While you're doing these, really open up the chest. You can feel the arm come behind you as you do it, working from the shoulders. I don't want to do a lot from the elbows and the wrists. Just a couple more seconds, pause, breathe, and relax. Now I'm going to do a couple of side bends. So I want to reach one arm all the way up. I'm reaching with my right arm. I'm going to stretch through the side of my body and really lean over nice and long, just for a second or two, and then I ease off. Reach way over, breathe and relax. And as you start to feel a little bit looser, you can lean way up and over, but also kick your hip further to the side and really just lengthen that side of your body. Remember not to overdo it here. We're just warming up. One more time, reach and relax. Good. Now we reach up. Big breath in and out as we lean over. Good. There's 1 and 2. Good. And 3. I'm maintaining a little bit of firmness here to make sure my body is nice and tall. I'm not allowing myself to get too soft in the middle. And we release. Now we're going to get the whole spine warmed up a little bit here. It's okay to let my back round out when I do this. I'm not trying to maintain a flat back when we bend over. What we're doing now is a nice big reach up to the sky with a breath in. And I'm going to bring the arms down and just reach for the floor. And then right back up. Big breath in. Spread the arms out and round out to the floor. Roll up 1 vertebrae at a time. Breathe in and out. Good. Now as I'm breathing in, I'm reaching way, 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 way up. My whole body is reaching. And as I bend over, I'm going to stick my butt toward the back wall as I start to bend over. I'll feel a nice little stretch through my hamstrings. We don't need to overdo it. Again, we're just trying to get a little bit of a stretch. But mostly we're just warming up. So if I can't reach the floor, that's fine. I can always reach way, way up. Breathe in. Exhale and just reach wherever I can go. If this is far enough, that could be far enough. One more time. Breathe it way in. And exhale down. And there we go. All right. Now we're going to do some hip rotations. So what I want to do is put my hands right on my hips here. I'm going to get my feet about shoulder width apart. And I'm just going to start to rotate my hips around. Now, I want to feel some spinal movement here too. So I don't necessarily want to just be very stiff through the middle of my body. I want to let my hips rotate through and feel them moving separately from my spine. We'll go around one more time. We'll pause right here, and then we'll go the opposite direction. Just trying to get everything nice and loose. By now you should feel like you want to breathe, so let yourself breathe deep. In and out. Again, we're not trying to do anything hard. We're just relaxing, getting the body ready for our day or ready for our workout. and we'll pause right there. Now we're gonna do some high knee lifts. So I'm gonna bring my knee straight up in front of me without crunching to lift it. I don't wanna crunch. I wanna lift the knee like I'm marching in place. Now I like to alternate. I'll do a few with my toes pulled up towards my shins. A little bit of a march. And then I'll do a few where I point my toes down toward the floor. Prancing pony style. Just get the things moving. Really reach that knee up, but try to maintain that nice tall posture up and down on the leg you're standing on as well. Now we're gonna switch to some butt kickers. So I'm gonna take my heel, I'm gonna flick it back like I'm kicking the dirt off my shoe. I'm gonna let my knee go back also. So it's not really just like I'm kicking my butt. I'm also kicking myself in the back of the head. Really let that thing fling back. I should feel a nice little squeeze in the back of my hamstrings right here. But I'm just trying to get a nice quick little squeeze, not a big hard squeeze. Just trying to loosen up. Might feel a little stretch at the front of your knee also, that's okay. It's part of what we're trying to accomplish here is get everything working. And we'll pause right there. Now we're gonna pay a little bit of attention down below at our ankles and feet. So I actually like to bring a chair with me or some other countertop or something I can put my hand on just to keep my balance, because I don't want to worry about doing a strictly balance exercise. If you want to challenge yourself, you can, but I want to focus more on getting my ankle and foot moving. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull my toes way up towards my shins and kick my heel out. Then I want to change that and go the other way. So I'm pointing my toes down, pulling them in, and pointing them down. That's 2 and 3. Maintain a little bit of tension. Try to feel the arch of your foot moving as well. That's 5. Up and down, that's 6. I like to do about 8 of these. So last one right here, up and down. Now I want to, with the same foot, start to do some rotation. So I'm going to turn my foot in toward the other leg, lift it up, and then make it a nice big circle, rotating around. That's the 3rd. I like to do again about 8 of these. That's 5. That's 7. We'll go around one more time. I like to pause right at the top and then turn around. There's 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Again, it doesn't need to be a smooth circle. We want it to be as smooth and wide as possible. But for some of us, it might look a little clunky, and that's okay. That's why we're doing it, trying to loosen it up. Let's switch to the other foot now. Kick my heel out, toes to the shins, and we're going to point down and pull it up. Reach the toes down. That's 2 and 3 and 4. That's 5, 6. Maintain a little tension at the bottom and at the top. Last one, down and up. Good. Now we're going to turn that foot toward the other leg, pull it up and around, make that nice big circle. Good. There's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. One more. 8. Now we switch directions. Around. Good. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Very good. So, nice brief warm up. We went head to toe, try to get our body ready to go. By now we should be breathing as well. And if we're having a workout, we should be ready to go.